I have Parkinson's. I made a mistake when I was telling everybody what my week was going to be. It wasn't really a mistake, I omitted something. When I was telling about what I was going to be doing on Fridays, I said I was going to do health and life updates or something else. And then I never told you what the or something else was. The or something else is a day in the life, or how was my day going. And so that's what I was going to do, and I forgot to mention that. So that's mentioned now, so you know that's what's going to happen on the Fridays. I wanted to correct that before I forgot. The other thing is, I know you're seeing this a day later than that, but today that I'm taping this is St. Paddy's Day, so if you're celebrating still, you must be having an awful good time. Anyway, I'd like to wish everybody who celebrates St. Paddy's Day a happy St. Paddy's Day. I'm not wearing the green. I don't have very much that is green. I have a couple of shirts, flowers on it, but I figured by the time you guys saw this, it'd be past, so I didn't worry about it. So I've got that on the go. Got up. What did I do? I made scones and poached eggs for breakfast. Now, it's a standard thing in my house. I do not cook breakfast usually. If Bill wants something, he cooks for himself or has cereal and whatnot. He always cooks breakfast for me on Sundays. Or we did, but we don't always have it anymore. I mean, I quite often am not wanting it. So we just do things a little bit lighter in the morning than we used to. I love oatmeal. But I don't make it very often in the summer. I make it mostly in the winter. And other than that, I have a busy day planned. Not that I'm going to accomplish a whole lot, but I have a busy day planned. I'm going to sew a little seam, which takes me hours, but it's just a little seam. I'm going to sew a seam. I'm going to rewrite one of the books that I've written in, and I can't hardly read it, so I'm going to rewrite some of that. Claudine's coming over. We have to take care of some business by phoning. I used to live in the States just for 5 years when I was married the first time, and I don't even understand why, but I have to find out exactly what left and when I came back, because it affects my pension. And this is my pension year, so now they're saying I have to get this information. And of course, I don't have a clue how to do it. So Claudine is going to take care of that, but she has to, of course, be here in case they want to talk to me. So we're going to take care of that. And she is still waiting to hear from a surgeon, so we'll see what happens. And, well, I just have little odds and ends that I want to do throughout the day. I did my menu this morning. Got my shopping list already. I'm going to this week shop with delivery service so that Claudine doesn't have to go. She can't carry anything heavy, so it's much better if I have a delivery service come this week, which I'm going to do. And we have a computer chair that we bought for Bill to sit at the table with. Our kitchen chairs are not very comfortable. So I have a computer chair and Bill just sits on his walker. And it's a bit tall for sitting at the kitchen table when we play Yahtzee. So he's getting a chair to sort of match mine up, and we'll have that there. So that's being delivered today. And other than that, that sounds like an easy day, but it will keep me busy. I know it will. So anyway, I'll pop back in here and let you know what's happening. See you in a bit. I'm back. Well, Claudine came over, but I didn't get to go outside because she has another appointment she has to make it to. But she was able to make some phone calls, and we're trying to government paperwork is ridiculous. But anyway, we are trying to sort out so that I can get my old age pension, and we're not having much luck because I did live in the States for 5 years, and I can't seem to get a hold of people in the States to tell me exactly what day I left the country. And so we're having to guesstimate what year it was, and I think we're pretty accurate, so I'm hoping anyway. So we took care of that business, which took a lot of phone calls. But I just thought I would let you know what we're doing right now. Amazon just delivered Bill a chair, and he is in the process of trying to put it together. I'm going to see if I can turn this around and so you can see what we're doing, and then I will turn you back. Let me just see if I can. Okay, now that's just the door. So let's see if I can find Bill. Turn you around a bit. There's Bill. I'm going to tip you down or tip you up. And there he is. He's going to try and put this chair together. Whoops, I'll turn this a bit more. We're not going to watch him put the chair together, but we are going to. We have put in an emergency call to our son to bail us out if we don't succeed. Okay, I'm going to turn you back to me because we just see his back. There we go. Turn back to me. So he's going to try to put it together, and if he's successful, then our son is off the hook. He doesn't have to come and bail us out. Sometimes we have to try and do these things ourselves, so hopefully that works. And if it does, we're going to play a game of Yahtzee, and he's going to be comfortable instead of perching on the top of his walker. And for supper tonight, I'm going to open a beautiful home-canned soup that Ashley's mom, Becky, gave us at Christmas time. She made the most beautiful basket for us. Has all kinds of canning in it, and she made homemade soap. And she had put like bourbon chicken and zucchini bread, homemade beans. Everything was all canned up. And we had a stew that she made for us. It was delicious. And then we've got a chicken soup. So tonight we're just going to open the chicken soup and have that. And so I don't have to do much other than, getting a sliced bread. So I shall come back later when I'm actually doing something. What else? I don't have much on my list of plans for today, to tell you the truth. I'm sitting here very still right now. My lunchtime pills only worked for a very short period of time. And now here I am sitting waiting. It's only 2 o'clock and I have to wait until 2:45 before I can take any more. So I'm feeling like my patch has not been a very successful run this time. So, Claudine, I have an appointment with the neurologist in 5 weeks, in April 25th, but we're hoping that maybe we can talk to somebody before that and find out whether I need to go up again in the dose or whether I can just come off of it, or do I have to wean off of it? Because if it's not doing any good, then I don't want to be taking it. Last night I had a frightening dream in the middle of the night. It was frightening for me at the time, but I, of course, forgot it this morning. But I woke Bill up because I was screaming in the nighttime, so I woke him up. So I said, thank you for waking me up so I didn't have to endure that for too long. But apparently one of the side effects of the patch not only can be hallucinations, but it can also be vivid dreams. And if that's the type of dream I'm having, I really don't necessarily want to be on this patch. So we're going to phone and find out about that. And so I will come back later and see maybe if I'm moving a bit, we can do something. Okay, back later. Okay, we accomplished it. It's put together. It took us an hour and a half roughly, which was pretty good. We had to read all the instructions. But now I'm going to be able to tell my son that we did it ourselves. There's something to be said for independence. So Bill, do you want to just stand up so we can see the nice chair? So there it is. What did we lost a screw. Okay, we're not quite done. We're going to re-screw that and then we're going to be finished. So
I'll do that.
Okay, then I have to tell him that we need help. All right, okay, I'll be back. Okay, we congratulated ourselves just a little too quickly. When Bill sat down in the chair, a screw fell out. So we are going to need rescuing by our son. So he's going to come over tonight and he's going to make sure that all the screws are tight and put the one back in that fell out, so that Bill will be safe in his chair. So that's what's going to happen. We're just going to have a little bite to eat, soup, maybe a wrap. I'm not sure if we're doing the wraps or not. I have to think. I know I have cheese, but I don't know what else I have that I could put into it. And I realized I haven't told you any stories today, so I'm not going to be very long about it. I'm just going to tell you a memory, but about one of my very favorite photographs. I don't know why. I think it's because of the sheer joy on my parents' face. But they came down to California where I was when I had my child. And Claudine was not very old, days or weeks old. And they came down and they went on a merry-go-round at Santa Monica Pier. And my parents were holding her in a little snuggly. And it was their first grandchild. They were so happy. And the joy on their face says it all. So I'm going to put that picture in at the end so everybody else can enjoy it as well. All right, on that note, I'm going to say I'll see you all tomorrow and have a great day. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. I hope that you had a great St. Patrick's Day. All right, bye.